here today for an exclusive interview with one of Nigeria's very influential personality, ALHAJI MUJAHID DOKUBO-ASARI. Good day, sir.
Good day.
So today we want to take a look at national issues bugging on Nigeria as a whole, as an entity, as a body. So what do you have to say about the present Southern Kaduna issue?
For me, first and foremost, the life of every human beings matter. And like it is said, equity help only those who help themselves.
Okay.
The people of Southern Kaduna cannot fold their hands. They are calling the Gambaris from Futajelon are killing them.
Okay.
They are calling on Muhammad Buhari Gambari. They are calling on El-Rufai Gambari, who said whoever kills a Fulani man is a debt that will be paid, whether now or forever. They will extract the debt. So it is stupidity to fold their hand. They are human beings. They are flesh and blood like them. They should go out and also kill them. That is it. They should go out and kill them. That is what we do here. The job people. If you attempt to kill us, we will kill you. Period.
Okay.
So for this one, you are talking this. They are burning our villages. You don't know their villages. You don't know where they are. So that you can kill them also.
Okay, sir.
It has nothing to do with Islam.
Okay, yes, yeah, Imran is saying that it has nothing to do with Islam.
It has nothing to do with Islam. People, I am a Muslim. People should stop this Islamophobic. These are people who want to rule. There was a madman called Usman Danfodio who came there and met Muslims in the 1800. Mad sick idiot. He came here and met Muslims. He said their Islam was not good. His own Islam was better.
Okay.
He started at Dekwa. He killed them. He went to Kano. He went to Kano Borno, which is an Islamic empire. He invaded Kano Borno. When even the scholars and everybody wrote, he refused. So this has nothing to do with Islam. It is a new colonial expansionist movement led by evil, bloodthirsty, satanic people, their progenitor, the mad, sick idiot called Usman Danfodio, who instructed them to follow this path of destruction of human life. And then even at this time, people are holding their hand and doing 60. They don't want to take risk. They don't want to stand up for themselves and fight. They came here with crocodiles, man. Oh? Is the crocodile still smiling?
Okay.
Which crocodile is going to smile? They are not the ones who will tell us. We have enough crocodiles to make a feast there.
Okay.
So, sir, you say
violence is the only solution to violence. The man who makes violence believes that it's a natural law. In every action, for us to reach a stage of equilibrium, there must be equal and opposite reaction. It's a natural law.
So what do you have to do? What do you have to say about they say the defeat of Boko Haram? What's
How did they defeat Boko Haram? General Muhammad Buhari is the creator of Boko Haram. El-Rufai are the creators of Boko Haram.
So
you don't need to analyze who benefited from Boko Haram.
Okay, you are invariably saying that.
No, who benefited from the activities of Boko Haram?
No.
Let us analyze it openly. There was an election.
Okay.
Boko Haram was killing people.
Okay.
But on the day of the presidential election, Boko Haram went to sleep. 2 million votes here, 1.7 million votes here, 800,000 votes here. Came out from Yobe, came out from Adamawa, came out from Borno State. Where was Boko Haram when the votes were coming out? Because Boko Haram is working in concert, in tandem with General Muhammad Buhari to install General Muhammad Buhari as president. So the person who lost in the Boko Haram battle is Goodluck Jonathan. They use it as a smear campaign together with the satanic Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama.
So you said President of the United States has a hand in it?
Yes, they have an hand. As they have an arm in ISNS, they have an arm. That's the truth of the matter. So they brought Boko Haram. So what is happening? They now exchange Boko Haram for another set of killers. Somebody said there is security. Security. This is why there was no bomb in Borno. So the life of the people of Borno matters more than the life of the people of Saminaka, the life of the people of Zango Katal, life of the people of Kafancha. Only. That's what they are telling us, and people believe. And people don't want to talk because they are afraid that somebody will kill them. Because he does not have a life that he will die. He does not have a life that he will die. Somebody will kill them. They will simply exchange Boko Haram with the so-called Fulani herdsmen.
Okay.
That is also it. Okay. Boko Haram have changed their clothes. They talk about Sambisa forest, and I never saw any forest. They've been showing that there is a forest. We don't, in Nigeria, we don't know anything again.
This raised an issue. This, with what you're saying now, it raised an issue on 25th. They were in the news that 21 Chibok girls were released.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether you have anything to say about that.
There is no missing Chibok girls. Chibok girls are,
because I saw the pictures.
Chibok girls that wrote WAEC that could not speak English. In what language were they writing WAEC? Those people were not even Hausa people. The people of Chibok are not Hausa people.
So you are even saying that it's all games. It's all.
You know my campaign now from the beginning. When they said Chibok girls, I said no girls are missing.
So they also said that some international bodies were sent to come to this.
Which international body? Why can't we do DNA test? Okay. Why can't they bring the WAEC? Let us compare that 200 and something girls who could not speak English were taking physics. They were waiting for physics practical exam. At the time they were stoning, purportedly stoning. Now, even at Queen's College, Nigeria's most prestigious female college, you cannot find 50 girls writing physics. I run a secondary school.
Yeah.
Sometimes you find only one girl writing additional mathematics. You find 2 or 3 people writing physics. I run one of the best schools because we make one of the best results, whether in baccalaureate or in WAEC or in NECO.
So you said there was no WAEC and there was no kidnap?
There was WAEC, there was no kidnap. It was all orchestrated to chase that Goodluck. And because Goodluck was stupid. He was stupid. He refused to exercise his power. He was afraid. Look at the number of people that have died from his actions. If Goodluck had been around, the people dying in Saminaka, the people dying in Zangokaba, the people dying in Goska, the people dying in Lare, the people dying in all these places who don't have died. The action of one human being can endanger the life of millions of people.
So, sir, we are taking a look at national issues. We are taking a look at national issues. What do you have to say about the country as an entity, the presidency and the administration? What do you have to say about that?
It's good for us.
So how is it good for us?
We who soar to the wings will reap the wild wing.
So this is a parable.
Yes, it was. Good luck was there. His kuli temper. His woman. They said they wanted a tiger. If you ride on the back of the tiger, what happened? You end up in his belly. They wanted a tiger and they invited a tiger. And he is chastising them with iron. Say, good Lord was pampering you. Me, I'm going to flog you with hot iron.
So they say that.
So the naira from 189 to 500. International is not here, they're analyzing. In the international currency index, the naira is among the world's most performing currencies.
Yes.
Good. It's affecting us. Okay. But nothing. You see, some of us don't talk. They say, Asari does not talk, and I laugh. What are you going to talk? Do you go to the graveyard, the cemetery, to go and preach? What will avail anybody who is in the cemetery with your preaching? Is the book of deeds has already been closed. If you preach from eternity to eternity, it will not avail you. We have already entered the cemetery. We have been buried. So what is the need of preaching? Am I going to say something new? I granted you this interview because interview, 6 months, 8 months, let us grant this interview. Because there was no need for an interview. All that we are saying, we are watching it live. Okay. Raw movie.
Okay.
We're watching it live. There is no judiciary any longer. For the first time in a civil regime, the executive is arresting judicial officer. There are mechanisms within the judiciary, the judicial arm of government, to discipline our officers. Now, an arm of the executive has confiscated the right of the judiciary to punish and sanction erring members of the judiciary.
So what do you think can be done to write the constitution?
There is nothing anybody can do. We invited it until let us see the end of it. Nobody can do anything. Because, you see, the National Assembly resisted it. There's a limit to which the National Assembly can resist it, except they want to take radical steps, except they want to take the revenue from the hands of the executive. But if they do that, the army, the police, everybody is in the hands of the executive. Look at Lagos State election.
Yeah,
almost 40,000. Yes.
I was about asking you about the rerun of Rivers.
Yes, it was a war declared against Rivers people.
You are war from where? War from where?
By General Muhammad Buhari, Rotimi Amechi, and all. One idiot from Kano. Shit. We are just suffering. Came here, if they shoot you. Did he stand? Did he come to where? I am an injured man. There's nothing they can do. They came now, all the jaw area. Were they able to penetrate? Handon, did they penetrate? Karawa, did they penetrate? Okika, did they penetrate? Ibani, Boni and Opopo, did they penetrate? Nkoro, did they penetrate? Just said Kroiku to Tombo Jikeya Kroiku. They cannot penetrate our land. They can boast, they can do. So if they go to Ikwere land and Ikwere people allow them, if they go to Komi land, it's unfortunate. Stand up against these people. They are human beings. And that's where I have a little soft spot.
Yeah.
For Wike.
Okay.
Yes. He stood, unlike other people who are running. He stood his ground.
Okay, sir. So there's an initiative by the presidency. There's an initiative by the presidency, Niger Delta Riverline Protection Program. I don't know whether you have anything to say about that.
You should go and protect the people of Southern Zaria. and others like that. We should take his dirty, stupid, clueless, idiotic protection or whatever. He needs protection more than us. Why is he hiding in Aso Rock? Why is he not coming out? Why is he surrendered by all the security apparatus want to protect?
So, yeah, Pastor, if I be saying that the program is not of any benefit to Niger Delta,
it will not be, and it's nothing. It's a waste by wanting to steal money as he's a criminal and he's a thief. Where is the 215 budget? Who saw how was the 2015 budget implemented? People don't ask questions any longer. People don't talk any longer. Why is the 215 budget? Good luck left the 215 budget before it was implemented. They shop all.
And 216 budget?
No, before then they did a supplementary budget. As they came, they shopped all. Nobody saw it. They brought 6 trillion. Good luck highest budget was 4 trillion.
Okay.
Nigerians were living a more comfortable life. 6 trillion budget, where is it? Where did you see it? Go to the road. Yesterday I traveled from here to Akuno in Ohafia. Okumana, Ohafia. The road was terrible. So many accidents on the road.
Yes.
I travel every day from here to Lagos.
Okay.
Every time.
Yeah.
By road, the roads are bad. So what happened to the 216 budget?
Sir, the current administration said the former Goodluck Jonathan's did not pass anything to them. And the country was broke before they came. What do you say about that?
You as a journalist, you are talking. They receive over $30 billion. So there, everybody knows it. They received over $30 billion. Did you know with the handover note? Physically, they receive in the foreign reserve, in the external reserve, they receive over 30 billion and several other monies. Where did they mop up when they were doing the single treasury? Where did they mop up the 1.something trillion? Is it from the wind or they manufactured it?
So you're ever saying that the federal government is not fighting corruption, because I read an article that
there is no way Buhari is corruption himself. Is there anywhere Buhari has gone to, has added that the issue of corruption has not come up? Is it at the NNPC? Is it at the PTF? Where? Where is Buhari gone?
So there's nothing like fighting.
Buhari cannot fight corruption. He is corruption himself. What he's doing, because the people are afraid, is hunting people. But one day, the hunter, he cannot stay there forever.
Yes.
Definitely. The president has said, when Goodluck was there, Goodluck has all the facts to make Buhari. And that's why I said Goodluck was being stupid. And people say, look, this man is stinking. This man is a stench. Bring the land. I don't want to devalue the office of the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I don't want to devalue my feet when I was gone in Nigeria.
Who says this?
Goodluck Jonathan. This is not somebody, this is not me one-on-one with him. The facts you are there to nail this criminal, this thief, this thief of thieves.
So, our president said in 2019 that even though he lost the election, he's going to win. What do you have to say?
How will you not win? Is there INEC? There is no more INEC any longer.
So you say there's no INEC?
There is no INEC any longer. It is war that is going to be there. Those who are how many people? In Edo say we are not able to fight. In Ondo we are not able to fight. In Kogi we are not able to fight. This is what job people have for now that we are fighting. We fought in Bayelsa. We are fighting in River. Look at the whole of Ogun. They took the result away. Even in the South Central Zone, they were not able to take the result of the job areas. So is it only the jobs that will not make him win? Overrun everybody and write result for himself as they did in 2015 because Goodluck said my election is not worth the blood of anybody. But what of the people that are dying after the aftermath of the election?
Okay.
Are you not going to be blamed for the people that are dying aftermath of the election?
Yeah. So we are actually taking a look at the national issues. What do you have to say about the level of poverty, what people are experiencing now compared to what's...
I don't need to say anything about it. We want them and they refuse. The only thing that is affecting us. If not, we don't need to say anything. It's okay. Well, they need.
So finally, what is your expectation for 2017? From the presidency, what is your expectation?
I'm expecting worst.
So you are...
It's going to be worse. If a bag of rice is 25,000, it's going to be 50,000.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
The people who brought him should think about it. We were the 5%. The 95.7% who brought it should be thinking about it. Not just 5%. My dear brother, in Rivers State, we went to election in Asatoro and Abukutono. The APC did not come out. I'm not a PDP member. My sister was contesting, I was there. The APC did not come out. But they went on to write, they were prepared to write results, and the people rose up. Do you know how many soldiers, police, SSS, whatever that was brought? There were more than 4 military armored vehicles.
More than 4 million?
Yes, in Buguma. APC, police bring APC, about 2 truck, military truck, and this thing were over 60 in Buguma.
Just Buguma?
Yes, Buguma. We are not talking of the other communities in Asarito. Buguma. Military police trucks were over 60. The same thing in Abonima. Even in all that, APC people were shooting gun and dynamite. And the people, men and women of Buguma, of Abonima, of the communities rose up that it can work here. If it work in Kogo, if it work in Ondo, if it work in all these places here, it won't work. And definitely it did not work.
So finally, what advice do you have to give? What advice do you have to give to a common to the citizen?
And the citizen what advice will I give to them?
Word of encouragement, because a whole lot of people are...
How am I going to encourage them? Like I said,
like you.
We're in the cemetery. Preaching cannot avail us salvation any longer. Our books of deeds have been closed. It has been closed. So if you preach it tomorrow, nothing is going to happen. This man, he will continue to chastise the people with hot iron.
Sir, many people see you as a very controversial person. Do you have any reason?
I don't know. Why should I be controversial? If speaking the truth is controversy, then that is what I am. But if speaking the truth is right, then I'm not controversial. How am I controversial? This government came. Maybe they are going to manufacture charges or anything against me. They look for corruption. They look everywhere. They could not find a microscope with everything. They could not find anything. Because there are people who have pedigree.
Okay.
If you have pedigree, you will not do what will bring shame. I am an amakri. And whenever I say I'm an amakri, people say it's arrogant. Why is it arrogant? No. There are certain things we are taught from the very beginning that we cannot do. What does not belong to me does not belong to me.
Okay.
It's not my own, and I'm not going to take it.
Okay.
But what belongs to me, if you like, go and keep it in the North Pole. I'll go and take it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. You are a man, I am a man. There's nothing you can do about it. Goodluck Jonathan government, like I've said before, cannot be compared to this one. We can't compare light and darkness. The people are seeing the difference. How many people were dying in Borno, Ayobe, and Adamawa? And how many people have died in Southern Kaduna? When 10,000 die, they come to say 100 people died. Whole communities and villages have been wiped out. What is happening in Southern Kaduna is the worst form of ethnic genocide ever witnessed in the history of mankind. As they are killing their settlement. Then a governor who had, before he became governor, that's why when Ekuti helped those who helped themselves, it is where the Southern Kaduna people, when this demented pig meat was made a governor in Kaduna. That he went to other countries to pay money to his people, his fellow Gambaris, not to come and attack the Qatars and others in Southern Kaduna. And they now came back and started killing. A governor admitted that he is actually financing, in another way, that is actually financing the pogrom, the genocide of the people of Southern Kaduna, and people are afraid to talk. All men that have of goodwill all over the world, whether they are Muslims, the Prophet ﷺ said, Muhammad ﷺ said, when your brother is doing good, support him.
Okay.
When your brother is doing evil, also support him. And the Sahaba, the companions said, we understand when our brother is doing good, we support him. But how can we support our brother when he's doing evil? He said, hold his hand. Stop him from doing the evil. The house of Osman Danfodio have been using the name of Islam to spread evil, to spread carnage and slaughter in this part of the world. And Muslims who know that these people who are mostly of Ahlul Bidah, who are mostly of different tariqas, do not represent Islam. We must speak out that they have never been Ahlul Sunnah, they've never represented the ways of the Prophet, that they themselves, their Islam is very much in question because they don't know Islam. They're pushing an agenda of taking the full way to become the supreme rulers of this part of the world. And it has nothing to do with Islam. And we have to speak out as Muslims first.
Okay, sir.
So for us, this evil must stop.
Yes.
These killings must stop. The only way it can stop, we have a man who believes and who is ready to execute this agenda of Usman Danfodio. The Gambaris, the Fulbes, the Fulanis, that does not mean that we can give a blanket condemnation of their role in destroying civilization, of their role in spreading carnage and slaughter. There are good ones among them. But if the good ones do not speak out, then they will be swallowed by the activities of the evil one. If they do not speak out, if they do not act, if they do not say what is happening is evil, it's not all of them that have these supremacist tendencies, these expansionist tendencies. There are good ones among them, but they are not speaking out. There are Muslims, Yorubas, there are Muslim Nubes, there are Muslim Bagis, there are Muslim Igbira, there are Muslim Basa, and they are afraid because they will not get the milk and butter and sugar from the hands of these Fulani expansionists, these Fulani colonialists, imperialists. Because of that, they don't want to speak out. Then they will be drowned. The Prophet ﷺ said, he said, the situation of this world is like people in a double-decker ship. The people below can only come up to fetch water from the upper deck.
Okay.
So if the people upstairs feel that the people below are disturbing them when they are coming, they are splashing water, they are doing all sorts of things, and they now prevented the people below the deck, their deck, the lower deck, from coming to fetch water. And the people below, some people below also said, you don't want to ask us, we're dying of thirst, we're going to bore a hole on the bottom, at the bottom of the vessel, of the boat, and they now bore a hole. What will happen? The boat will capsize.
Yes.
When it capsizes, both the people at the upper deck and the people at the lower deck will perish with them.
Yeah.
So, if the good Gambaris, the full base, I have children who are half Fulanis. Okay. I have Fulani in-laws who live in my house. If they refuse to speak out, then they will be categorized along with their senseless, wicked people who are following the evil ideology of Usman Dan Fodio. So we must call on the people to defend themselves. Rise up! Everywhere, defend yourself. In whatever way we, the people of Niger Delta, will assist them, we will.
Okay.
In whatever way we can assist them, we will.
Okay. So thank you very much for giving us an opportunity to have an exclusive interview with you. We want to assure you that we are going to reach the world with the message that you just passed across.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, sir.